Hello, 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 everyone. This is your girl, Miss Terry Flower, and you are now tuned in to the Terry Flower Show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember everything discussed on this page is alleged. All photos and all of that stuff that's going to be used is for fair use purposes only, okay? But anyway, how is everybody out there doing? I hope everybody is doing good, and y'all get on in here so we can talk about these folks' business. Mama, that girl out there on the floor again. What's up, y'all? This your girl, Miss Terry Flower, and you are now tuned in to the Terry Flower Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Man, how y'all out there doing, man? I know y'all don't watch the VMAs. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the different looks and all of that good stuff. I tell you what, it was nice to see Nikki and to see Nikki perform, and Nikki wasn't trying to do all that dancing. She was just standing there just giving the bars. I was like, all right, Nick, you better zoom it, okay? And it was nice to see Cardi and Megan them do the performance for the bongo song. I was like, okay, it's kind of growing on me. I think it's a nice workout song, to be honest. So it was nice to see everybody come out, for the VMAs. But child, what we here to talk about is Suki with the good cool on the floor. I said, Lord, get up off this floor, girl. Don't make no sense. You gonna have the knee part of your dress ashy, ma'am. Get you. Oh, Lord. All the different poses this girl could have did. This girl got on the floor. I said, boy, one thing about it, child, she gonna act a fool and look a fool while doing it, child. But whatever, honey. Everybody gonna keep supporting it, so it is what it is, child. It is what it T.I. is, honey. But y'all get in the comments and tell me how y'all felt about the VMAs. What stood out to you? How did you feel about Suki being across the floor that everybody done stepped all across and walked all on? Tell me how you feel about that. And we're gonna move right on along, right on from the VMAs, child. Next, I want to talk about real quick, because I don't want to stay on this too long. What do you want from me? Tyrese. We're going to talk about Tyrese and doggone DJ Envy and Gia getting into it. Really, DJ Envy and Tyrese. Tyrese went on the Breakfast Club, and he up there apologizing for all the crazy stuff that he was doing while he was on them psych meds. DJ Envy calls him out about the reason why he stopped fooling with him, and he was just like, it's because you were being disrespectful to my wife and to me, so me and my wife had to block you. Tyrese apologizes for this. DJ Envy also let us know in the same interview that Tyrese helped save their marriage, which I still want to have more information on that. I got to do a little research. I'm like, how the hell he say y'all? But whatever. Whatever. So Tyrese leaves the Breakfast Club and he hops on live and he gets to pulling out receipts showing that him and Gia still been talking, and he didn't see nowhere where he was being disrespectful to her, and DJ Envy is lying. So the next day on the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy calls his wife. His wife gets on there, she gets straight to the point, and she like, yeah, he was being disrespectful, and she didn't want to get no specifics because according to her, she still has a respect for Tyrese, and so does DJ Envy. And I was like, this is real interesting, because the type of energy your husband was giving was that he was pulling the ultimate disrespect that will not be tolerated. You know what I'm saying? But you more so on the other hand, like, it wasn't that bad. We still cool. I still respect them. Like, girl, which one is it? Y'all confusing me. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play these receipts, girl. Here you go.
Is when Tyrese divorce comes across your headline. Mm-hmm. When the captions associated to the things that come across your desk. Mm-hmm. Where is that same heart and love that I extended to you that you could extend to me, instead of it just being paper pushing and this is what Tyrese is on the gram again.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
exactly
then
what
it's
he
like,
do.
okay, that's expected. Yeah. No, it's all right. This is my brother.
Well, Envy can't sing though.
No, Envy never does
Shut
it
up,
though.
man. Why is everything a joke to you, man?
I'm not joking.
Why is everything serious?
While every on-air personality, blog, podcast, whatever, they got a job to do. They're going to say things for clickbait, ratings, this and that. But when you have certain people on the radio and you've developed some type of relationship with them, And again, you owe me nothing, right? Ultimately, you did the work.
Right.
God just decided to take my hand and use it in any way he can. And there's nobody that could ever give me more props than what God has done for me.
Yeah.
To say, like, good job, son. You did everything I asked you to do. You don't even know what I have in mind for you, but you did it. And there's a very married couple that was very married. Everybody go through things. But why is my marriage funny? Why is my divorce just something to talk about?
Perfect.
Where
The
is-
person who spoke to me on these texts, spoke to my wife during that time at the text, I didn't like that. And I wanted to remember Tyrese as a person that was my brother and helped my relationship, not the Tyrese that I was going through. So I took a step back from
So you got
until
the
we had a
text
conversation.
messages of the psych med, Tyrese?
He did. That's
Oh,
what it
you
was.
crazy? Charlamagne told you to suck his dick before on that message.
Because you was talking crazy.
Whoa.
You know that. We had this
Hey,
conversation already.
guys.
But he literally said,
I
I don't remember any of that.
but-
I don't remember what I said
And I
that
believe
made
you.
you say that
But
or
to this
made
point,
you
but-
feel that way.
But to this point, I took a step back because I didn't know what you were going through, and I tried to talk to you, and I seen who you were, and I didn't even like who you were online. And to my point, I tried, and when I seen how you were talking this way, I said, I'm going to take a step back.
And you know, when me and
How
Tyrese had a
convenient.
How convenient? Yeah, how convenient. Yeah, when the way you were talking, the way that you were,
How convenient
How
to step back.
what you mean?
I never stepped back from you.
From you.
It's right.
You should have
But I never
up.
talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talked to mine in a disrespectful manner. And I
How?
never told nobody that.
If
Even
I've
when
ever
you were
talked-
on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserved me to box your mouth.
Whoa,
and I
whoa,
didn't.
whoa,
No.
whoa, wait, I'm
No,
missing
no,
something
no,
here.
no,
I'm
no,
missing
no.
something.
No, we were talking because
It's
this is
good.
something
I'm
that I
good
never
with
wanted to
this.
say. And since he wants to be, well, why envy? I'm telling him why. You said disrespectful shit to my wife.
What do you say?
It's neither here nor there. To the point where my wife doesn't call you back anymore. And to the point when you started talking to psych meds, me and my wife had a conversation and said, well, maybe Tyrese was on those medicines when he said it. But if you ever text me and my wife, you can't text me because I just unblocked you probably about a month ago when me and Charlamagne was talking, and he told me that you were on the psych meds and this is what it was.
This is
And
longer
that's
than a
why
month ago.
Yeah, that's what made me unblock you. So that was the reason why I stopped talking to you and will not reach out to you anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to remember my brother as that. And maybe you were going through problems. So if somebody if I talk to your
Maybe.
wife, if I
Of
talk
course
to your
I
wife
was.
disrespectful, I don't expect for you to come check on me.
Okay.
And that's how I felt at that time.
You did that to a lot of people, though, Ty.
But maybe
Okay.
y'all should have been had this
Wait,
conversation.
no. Listen.
This
Listen.
is great. We're having it when God wants us to have it.
That's it. And I'm going to say this, because this is not the first time I've said this. The things that I said and did, the people that I rubbed the wrong way, the things that I posted, my conduct overall that was literally out of my control.
I never talked to your wife.
I've lost a little sleep since I've been home about a man accusing me of disrespecting his wife, as he said. Charlamagne in the background said, "What did he say?" I was wondering too. What did I say? So, of course, you know, the beautiful thing about the iMessage, the iCloud, it gives you an opportunity to recall text messages, and I don't see nothing in the text messages directly into Envy or directly into his wife where I disrespected him or her. First of all, I think of all things that hurt me, anybody who knows me knows that I know and been around some of the most beautiful people, you know, girlfriends, baby mamas, wives. It's not even in my character to disrespect any man, specifically his wife. And yes, they can milk, not they, because I don't even know that his wife actually feels this way. But it's okay to milk the psych meds. Oh, you said a bunch of shit that you reckless. You know what? I'm still on my apology tour. Y'all seeing everything. I spoke about it in the interview. But I literally just had to pull up some receipts. And I had to go and look at my phone and say, when is the last time we were actually communicating And does anything about our communication feel like I actually disrespected his wife or him? Because whether I was on psych meds or not, you're not describing me. You're not describing me as a man. That was the most hurtful thing ever. Charlamagne said, well, what did he say? Want to box you in the mouth. Hee hee ha ha. So, listen. I'm not going to show y'all what we were texting about. I just want to show you the death. That says DJ Envy wife, DJ Envy, mission. Right? That's when I was on a mission to help in any way I could to step in and help his marriage. And then, if you look here, that says August 23rd, 2022. This is a text chain with me, Envy, and his wife. Not 2017, 2018, where I supposedly disrespected his wife and I was blocked. I got receipts. If your wife blocked me, if you blocked me, how are we communicating about anything? August 23rd, 2022.
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on 2 different occasions. Once many, many years ago, when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. And at first everything was cool, but for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed, and you felt as though lines were being crossed, and we both decided that we were going to take a step back. And there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset, and let me know what his expectations were of me. And, at that time, I didn't feel as though he was going through any mental issues. I didn't feel as though he was facing any mental challenges at that time. I know that he does go through things, and I know that he has been on medication, but at that time I felt as though he was very clear-minded and everything seemed cool. But when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
Well, what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
Okay. I respect that.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
I don't have respect for him though, but yeah, no, I get it, and you do it, and I appreciate that what he did.
How did you see it?
No,
Andy?
I know that you're.
All right. Now y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me who you believe. Do you believe DJ Envy? Do you believe Tyrese? Which one do you believe? Because honestly, I just feel like something in buttermilk ain't clean on both sides. I can't believe that Tyrese probably was flirting with that woman. But what's kind of standing out to me is I'm like, Jill, was you flirting back? What's really good? What's T-Sis? I don't know because I don't know these people. Everything on this page is alleged. I keep telling y'all that it's alleged. Okay? But I don't know. Something about that whole little story and situation, it just ain't sitting right. And Jill was like, oh, we got receipts. She could put out the receipts too. And I'm like, well, girl, we'll put them out. Put them out, baby. We want to see. But, baby, we still ain't forgot about that message on DJ Envy by scamming folks out their money, allegedly, child. We ain't forgot. We on your ass. Okay? Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Terry Flowers Show. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, before we go, what did we learn today? Well, from Sukiana, we learned, get your ass up off them people floor. Get up off that dirty ass ground, girl. And from DJ Envy, we learned, hey man, when you got an issue with somebody, man, go ahead and put it out there, child. Y'all sitting face to face. Him and Tyrese should have been hashed this out or hashed it out behind the scenes, child. They really ain't even have to bring this to the radio. Because I'm like Charlamagne with this, child. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. All right. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in once again. And I hope everybody have a great day. Peace.